Picked a pile of clothes up this morning and there they were.
That's it, we're live. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this room up. I asked Emily if I'm allowed to do some decorating and get Alex out for the to cover the windows up and everything, and she said yeah, that's absolutely fine. We're still plumbed into our internet as well, so we should be alright. I think there's another 2 months left on that.
Yeah.
And then Emily's going to get her internet plumbed up. Just move that slightly.
Morning, Mariska. Morning, Elizabeth.
So I'm going to be looking over your shoulder.
Yeah, that's fine.
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Comments never work, they drive me insane.
I think it's something to do with the strength of the internet.
There you go. Do you?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, I've got a booster box in my bedroom.
I have as well, yeah.
My internet should be bang
But
on.
you know, every now and again when there's a lot of people on the internet, it suddenly goes down, doesn't it? Have you ever felt it?
No.
No. I honestly thought it was something to do with that.
Don't know. Morning, Joe. Morning, Mandy. Good morning, ladies.
Who's in green? Oh, you're in green. She always put hearts to match what you're wearing.
It's ever so cool this morning.
It's bloody
it's
wonderful.
bloody lovely. We're always moaning, aren't we? We're moaning.
I got up this morning and honestly we're peeing it down. I've
know.
never seen heavy rain like that for a long time, and it was just like, bring it on!
I know, I put blinds up and I'm like, yes, it's raining. I never ever thought I'd be pleased to see rain, but it's just fresh in the air, isn't it? Oh yeah. Be a lot more bearable working
I mean,
today.
I did say on VIP the other day, didn't I? Who sat there in their underwear? Because
I think half the country were sat there in underwear.
And then one lady mentioned it was actually cool up in Scotland and she'd got the heating on.
Yes,
and I
I
did
saw
feel
that.
sorry for her.
I saw that.
Honestly. But when you sat there, I mean, it was warmer in the house than it was outside. So what we did, we got bifolders, so we opened the whole of the bifolders. But there were no air, we just weren't bringing it into the house now.
I went out when the dog went out for a wee, and I stood on the grass and it burnt my feet. And I had to call her back in, I've got artificial grass.
Yeah.
And I thought, it's burning my feet, it could be burning her feet.
Yeah.
She needed a wee, and I'm like, what do I do? So I had to take her on the real grass across the road, so she could have a wee, because I thought, she's going to burn her paws.
I hope you put a lead on her so she didn't hook her up.
Yeah, I did. She's a mussy. She went straight out at car last night. So first time she met Charlie 3 weeks ago, she hid behind Hoover.
Did she?
Well, yesterday, Charlie hadn't even opened the door and she's outside the door. Like, come on, Auntie Charlie, get out. And then Charlie revved her up for 20 minutes so she were hyper before we went live. She was play fighting, we were on bed, and she's like, she's full of beans, isn't she? I went, yeah, people don't see this side of her. She's a little monkey.
So, good morning, ladies. We have TikTok, we have YouTube, and we have Facebook, but we also have a lot of new customers as well.
Hello.
So we wanted just to explain what we are, what we do, and why. And also a massive thank you as well. So today, on every Wednesday, we do a live lounge. If for any reason that we can't do a live lounge, as a general rule, Sally will still carry on with it and either do a makeup tutorial, a hair tutorial, fake tan tutorial, or she will do fashion inspiration. But most of the time we are literally do a live lounge, and it's just really just to talk about everything. Just grab yourself a coffee, join us for an hour.
Sit on the sofa and have a chat.
Yes, that's what it's all about. So it's nothing in particular. We talk about random stuff. So if you want to start a conversation or ask us any questions, that's absolutely fine. Ask away, and Sally will read any comments.
Morning, Linda. Morning, Dottie. Good morning, Janine.
So basically, LJ's was formed 6 years ago, nearly 7 years ago, and I was a larger lady at that point. I was a size 20. And I was fed up with the high streets. Many of you ladies have heard this before, so I'll make it quick. So basically, I fell in love with the free size, although it weren't quite big enough for me because the 12 to 18, some would fit and some wouldn't. So I looked into it, we did lots and lots of research, and we formed LJ's Boutique with larger sizes. So we do provide 8 to 16, 12 to 18, 14, 22, and then 16 to 26. So there's a massive variety in sizes there. And on the website, in descriptions, we've got a fabulous website, by the way, with lots and lots of photos for you to visualise, and Sally does lots and lots of videos as well for you to grasp what it's like on a movement. But if you have a look on the descriptions online, there are every size combination you can think of. So we've measured every area. So what we suggest from you is that you literally grab one of your bestest clothing that you feel so comfortable in and it fits perfect. Grab that, take the measurements from that, and then you will know what's going to fit you and what's not. And this actually is very good for returns as well, because we don't want you to send returns back because it didn't fit, too small, too big. Colour is very different, because if you're picking a colour and it doesn't suit you, then send it back, no problem. But that's trial and error for you as well. So if like you order a purple and you don't like it on you, you'll never order it again because you know it doesn't suit you. So it's ideal for that purpose. We never ever complain about returns. We're just trying to help you more than anything, so you don't have to keep sending the items back. So that's why there's every measurement on there that you can think of. And we are a free size company. We don't do many sized, and if they are sized, they're mainly jeans that we do, and the G-Smack jeans, which are very, very stretchy. So do you want to say something, so I'm not talking all the time?
No, I'm letting you have the seat today. I talked a lot last week. Just to answer a few questions, if you want to join the VIP, somebody's just asked, you type in your search bar LJ's VIP and it should come up. And then you click on, you answer the 3 questions, and you then and then request to join. And then obviously Leesa goes through the requests and she joins people. So
if you can't find it though, if you have a look at the top of the page, I've pinned it. I've pinned a big post saying, do you want to join the VIP? Click on the highlighted, which is blue. Anything blue online means there's a link to it. So click on it and it'll send you straight to the page.
Somebody asked if we've decided on a date for Harrogate yet.
Not yet, no. We've still got to have a chat with Julie, because she's the one that's going to be booking it. So we will do. We'll have a chat over next week or two.
Thank you, Janine. She's popped a link on for VIP there, girls, if you want to click
Janine.
on that. The blazer that I'm wearing is the Shelley. The animal print lining Shelley. Somebody's just said, what's the new blazer you've got on? Has it been shown yet? Yeah, about, what, 12 months ago?
Yeah.
I don't know how many we've got
Somebody
left.
said that the other day actually, because you was wearing that beautiful silk dress.
Yes.
And then somebody did ask for the blazer as well. So that is the stone blazer.
I think did that sell them out? I think it did, didn't it?
Yes, it did, yeah. There is some 1422 coming in, or 1622 coming in. Today, I think, in the stone.
Is that the smaller one?
No, the smaller one's 12 to 18.
12 to 18.
I can't get any more of them in at the moment.
That's
not
what I've got
the,
on, I think.
excuse me, not the summer stone anyway. But you know how I keep saying that a lot of autumn winter clothing are starting to come through now. Well, we have chocolate brown blazer. We have tan blazers.
In the Shelley?
In the Shelley.
Excellent. Shelley's my
In
favourite.
all 3 sizes.
It's wonderful. I love the fit of this blazer. I do like the other one. What's it called? The one with the ruche sleeve?
The Bailey.
Is it Bailey?
Yeah, the Bailey.
I do like the Bailey. Yeah, we've got Bailey trousers as well, haven't we? That's what's confusing me. I do like the Bailey blazer, which is the one with the ruche sleeve, but it's a bit bigger on me. I like the simplicity of this. This is just styled like a blazer.
It's a little bit longer, this one as well, so it sits better.
All right.
Yeah, just slightly longer. Whereas when it's short and big, it's sort of round and then cuts in. Whereas this one is long and straight.
Yeah, I do like this one better. This is the one I wear the most. I've had 2 black ones and just about wore both of them out. Yeah, my first one I had to replace because it had gone all like almost threadbare, and I'd washed it that many times. You know, eventually it starts to wash up a bit lighter, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I did manage to pluck another one out of the system, and I wore that to death. I have literally not had that jacket off my back. It was crazy. All winter I wore it with everything, and then obviously.
Good morning,
Oh,
Benita.
sure. Morning, Benita. And then obviously the cream I've been wearing all summer, and it looks fabulous with that new satin dress.
Yeah.
It really does. Bailey's in stock in stone. There you go, girl. So if you do want a stone jacket, and this one's currently out of stock, I believe, in certain sizes, we've still got the Bailey if you want to head across and have a look at that one. Do you have any plans for a summer sale? We've got sales on.
Oh, we've got sales on. Yeah.
If you look
Every Friday.
If you look on the website, there's a full sale section, and Leesa does flash sale Friday, don't you?
Yeah, we do.
Flash sale Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, I just took a picture.
So that's just started because obviously we don't have a boutique anymore, and what we was doing was splitting the sale from boutique and online, and any oddments we'd got we was actually fetching them to the boutique. So now we're not doing that because we haven't got a boutique, although we are here. That's because Emily's kindly allowed us to use the conservatory to carry on. So we're going to do a full makeover in here, and then we need to get Alex, who does the signs and everything, just to sort the roofing out because it gets too much shadow and gets far too warm in here with the sun.
It's not good for taking pictures in here. The lighting's
awful. The
lighting's
awful. So we're going to have it all revamped in here, and obviously Emily says I can use this room, so that's brilliant because that means that we can start do a lot more lives in here, and it'll be pretty. It'll be pretty, and that's what we wanted.
You could actually just have a false ceiling put in here.
Well, it's plastic. There's nowhere to actually
hold it up.
Yeah, hold it up. As you can see, it's all plastic. But I mean, we can ask. We can certainly ask. But then the lights up there, you see, so it's not just about having a false roof, it's about having the electrician in as well. So.
You have to have spotlights through a false ceiling, wouldn't you? It would look nice though, and it'd stop all that heat, wouldn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
For the lady asking, the new customer, Jeanette, we do lives every day. So sometimes it's 2 a day, sometimes it's 3. It's always no less than 2. And they are 10 o'clock and 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock's normally a newbie. I normally do a new item. Twice a week now we've started doing telephone orders for exclusive stock that's just a little bit different, and that's Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10 o'clock. Other mornings at 10 o'clock it's generally like a reshow of something that we've already got in stock, or a restock announcement. And then Tuesday nights, I don't know if you tuned in last night, 6 o'clock is fashion inspiration with me and Charlie. Wednesday, that's tonight, is 7 o'clock, and that's new items, usually no less than 8 new items, isn't it? And then Thursday, there's no live on the evening. Friday, Leesa started doing a Friday like sale. Saturday, Leesa does 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And then Sunday, I do 7 o'clock at night, and that's another 7 or 8 items of newness. So we're constantly coming at you, but the fixed lives for sure. If you can catch us during the day, tune in at 10 o'clock and 1 o'clock, and then the night time, some are at 6 o'clock, some are at 7 o'clock, and we have Mondays and Thursdays off, no lives on them nights. But other than that, we come live every night, so there's plenty of lives, isn't there?
Yes.
And you can watch all the videos that I do of different items on the main page. We do save the live, so if you miss it, you can watch it on catch up for up to 30 days, because then unfortunately Facebook delete them lives after 30 days, which is a nightmare. So we can't save them anymore, but you can watch.
It says I can save them, but I can actually save them, but then it goes into a folder.
Oh.
I didn't actually save them.
Can you then repost it?
No.
Oh.
But it's pointless anyway reposting it a month later, because then it'll start to confuse.
Can you not save it and repost it straight away?
No, because it's still a month. Oh, I see what you mean.
As soon as I've done it, can you not save it and then post it?
No, because it just goes into a file.
Oh.
Yeah.
There must be a way of being able to save it.
Janine, just to answer your question, the sofa was originally Sarah's. It came out of her hair and beauty salon. But then when it was actually perfect timing, because when we closed this unit, Sarah then moved into a new house, and she says, "Oh, I wouldn't mind having my sofa back," and that's what happened. She had her sofa back.
You're welcome, Jeanette, and welcome to LJ's. Thank you for joining us. Can you put them on YouTube for things like the tutorials? Oh, I don't know. That's not my side of things. It's a bit too technical. Janine's saying, can you put them videos over on YouTube?
There's far too many, ladies. I mean, if you imagine how many videos we do, how many lives we
Tutorials, you know, things like, because
tutorial, yeah,
Tracy was asking for the curler one, weren't she, last night, and I think it's been deleted, where I curled my hair with the tongs. And same with the makeup tutorials, that'd be nice to save them to somewhere, wouldn't it?
Well, we've only just started doing YouTube and TikTok, so Rachel will be on with the tutorials for sure, because she saved a scarf one that I did. So that's now keeps being replayed. So for the rest of the tutorials, then yes, she will save them and then put them on YouTube, and then they'll be up to it. They might even be on already, but I'll ask her.
Because it's a bit of a pain in the backside when I'm doing these like fake tan makeup and hair tutorials, and then they're getting deleted. Yeah. And then ladies are like, can you do me a fake tan tutorial? I'm like, I've done about 7 of them now, haven't I?
Yeah.
Done lots of them.
I actually did one with Andrew, didn't I?
You did? Fake tanned his legs.
They were funny. Yeah. Welcome. Yes, welcome new ladies. So if you want to talk about the new ladies.
Thank you for what? Making me feel like, oh, you're welcome. Do you know what? That's what we want. Our customers, we never call customers, do we?
No.
We call them our ladies, and we always have, and it felt natural to address our ladies like that.
Because we're not pushy sales.
No,
we're not.
We've never been about pushy sales, and we've always wanted you ladies to feel totally and utterly comfortable to be able to ask any questions about body shape, body size, colour confidence, anything that you want to ask. And I think if you create a safe space for anybody and they feel safe, they open up more.
And that's why the VIP's really good, because we've had lots of ladies who've actually stripped down to the bras and bikinis and costumes.
Me included.
Yeah. To show us, and it is private, it's female only, although 1 or 2 males do slip in, but I do try and catch them and delete them out straight away. So if you have experienced that, I'm sorry, but literally we get them gone straight away, and that's because Facebook's not doing the job properly for a change, because no males are supposed to go into the VIP. I've got it blocked that all males are to be kept out, but for some reason every now and again.
Is it not on there, Janine, then? She said she looked for the hair tutorial on YouTube yesterday. Has it not been put on?
No.
I mean, it's not a massive hardship for me to do another one. It's just been that I haven't really wanted to do one just lately. With the curling tongs, as you can appreciate, I'd have been absolutely sweating. So now it's cooled down a little bit. I might just, I mean, they've sold out again, I think, haven't they?
Yeah. Within half an hour they'd all sold out.
So when we do, and if we do, well, we will be getting more, won't we?
Yeah.
When we get another restock of the curling tongs, I'll do another tutorial on them just for ladies. But I mean, I did the tutorial on the hair tongs, and I don't mind doing it. But the way I do it, a lot of ladies said they couldn't do it that way and that it were too difficult. So you've just got to find your own style and rhythm with the hair tongs, and kind of go with the flow and do what's right for you. But I will do it again, I don't mind at all. But everybody's like, you make it look so easy, and it's not. I burnt my fingers. Charlie burnt her neck, she got a scar down her neck. She's got a right mark down her neck where she burnt her neck. Even though I said, listen,
you should never do it in the mirror.
Suffer for fashion.
Yeah.
I always do mine in the mirror.
Yeah, but you're an hairdresser, so you've been trained to have that visuality.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, whereas other ladies, if you look in the mirror to do it, you sort of...
You work in the opposite way.
Yeah, that's right.
And it does confuse your brain.
Yeah.
Because your brain thinks your hand is going one way, but your brain says it's going the other, and it kind of does get a little bit... But yeah, I always look in the mirror to do mine, but I get what you're saying, that you probably shouldn't.
Thank
but
you, Janine.
How do you know what section you're taking and where you're taking it, and if you've missed any bits, if you don't look in the mirror?
No, I'm on about looking in the mirror
as you're
actually curling it, yeah. Still look in the mirror to find out whether you've done it right, but as you're actually trying to grab that hair into your tongue, don't look at the mirror.
Yeah. I work from the bottom and work up and I do the back bit first because that's the hardest bit and I can't see. I kind of do that blind and then I keep checking with a mirror while I'm doing it to make sure I haven't missed any layers. But I layer it off in sections and then I take my sections and I work from like my left ear to my right ear and just keep going up like that. And then I do these side bits until I get to the top, and the top section I do last. That's just how I find it easier to do because then you don't miss any bits. If you start at the top and you take random pieces, you miss all the underneath. Or you end up clipping that up out of the way when you've curled it to do the underneath. So it makes sense to me just to start at the bottom and work your way up. But I find them really easy to use. I know some of you don't, but I do. It's but I've been curling there for years.
Yeah.
Like fake tanning, do it with my eyes shut. What's that exactly? Oh, excited, my sale parcel. Mandy, have you had another parcel? Oh, you'll be sat in the garden today, Mandy, will you? That's for sure. It's raining.
So on Monday, we were supposed to have been visiting
Auntie Nella.
Auntie Nella, a very good acquaintance of ours. I'm not going to lie, we are friends, but we're not pally friends, if you know what I mean. It was more of a, I'm not going to make out I'm my best buddy.
Yeah.
When we were just really good acquaintances, and I helped her out, and we had constant chats. And but we were supposed to have gone over to Auntie Nella because she told us, Auntie Nella, sorry, that she told us that she was sadly closing the doors, and basically we mentioned LJs to my customers on the last live that we're going to do. Will you come and join us? And I said we would love to join you, and we set off all in good time, didn't we? 8 o'clock in the morning. But sadly there was a major accident on the M62 and we were stuck in traffic for a very long time, and we missed the live. So literally just as Auntie Nella was doing the live, we got off the motorway, turned around and come back home, didn't we?
Yeah, I was gutted. I was really gutted.
Yeah.
Because she was very kind about us, and she said some lovely things about us both, and she said that, you know, she was a little bit in awe of me, and I thought, how lovely. Because I've been following her and watching her Auntie Nella does reviews for years, well before I even started working for Leesa, because she's been going for a long time.
Actually,
And I used to love watching her, especially in lockdown. She did a lot of these lives in lockdown. And I was like super blown away when she said that she'd come across my personal TikTok and kind of fallen in love with my personality and how I do things and my style, and then come across to LJ's and started following LJ's, and it was just, yeah, I was very touched. She seems, I've never met her, but she seems absolutely lovely, and I was so looking forward to meeting her in person.
But we will go back.
Definitely.
We will go back. We have said to her, we are going to go back, and I'm quite enjoying the flowers in my living room at the moment. So basically we bought her some flowers, didn't we, on Monday, but obviously we didn't get there. So I do want to send her some flowers as well.
Yeah.
We're
waiting for these jeans to come in. I'm so sorry.
The black ones have come in.
Yeah, the black ones are in. They're online.
For the denim ones.
But this particular colour, I absolutely love them. I mean, I'm sorry that I keep wearing them, but I'm not sorry that I keep wearing them because I love them. And
you will get to know Sally because she wears something to death. What about these?
The Sophia.
The Sophias, yes.
Do you know why I've put jeans on today? Because it's a bit colder, and at the moment it's like a treat being able to wear my jeans because it's been so hot. I've not been able to wear them. So as soon as it's colder, I'm like, yes, put my jeans on this morning. It's cold. Get a blazer back on. It's lovely. Because this is my favourite work attire: a blazer and a pair of jeans, and then I've got my Aqua Charlie vest on. But this is my favourite work attire, and it's been that hot. I've not been able to wear a blazer or a pair of jeans really for days. So yes, these aren't online yet.
Andrea, if you wanted to wear something nice and comfy for an airport run, I would have something nice and loose fitting.
Depending on your size, these would be amazing.
Yeah, the Sophias would be perfect, but depending what size bracket you are in, I wouldn't.
These ones with the ruched.
Then Matildas.
Matildas would be really good.
I personally wouldn't go for anything like jeans, magic trousers. Even though magic trousers are really comfortable, it's basically they are tight to the skin, And when it's so warm, I personally wouldn't wear anything like that. I'd wear something loose for sure. I mean, I'm not sure what you purchased. If you let us know what you purchased for the airport run, then we can advise. What is the name of Sally's blazer?
The Shelley.
The Shelley blazer. There's 3 sizes: 12 to 18, 16 to 24, and 20 to 28. Can't do that, can I? I'm not sure. Yeah, okay. It's a Shelley. Thank you.
So there is, apparently the Shelley sold out, but there is another one that's slightly different in style, but it's called the Bailey. If you want specifically a stone jacket, then the Bailey, apparently in stone, is still in stock.
It is, yeah. They are, they're beautiful, aren't they, Ruth? They're really so comfortable. I didn't think I would get overexcited wearing these, but they are really, really comfortable. I did acquire all colours.
You've got pink as well?
Yes.
All
colours, sorry, I'm not your phone.
I know she keeps taking it off me. I keep taking it back and she keeps taking it off me. I haven't got the pink. I've got every colour, I think, bar pink. But my stone ones, which I absolutely love, I ripped, didn't I? I've never got around to ending them, so I don't tend to wear them much. But the mocha is my favourite at the moment. I wear them a lot. What's happening in the comments today? Are they not? Oh,
yeah, they're just not playing. Yeah.
Waiting for the khaki Sophia's. Are we getting any more? Are they coming back in again?
No.
No, we're not getting any more. Sorry, Claire. You'll be waiting a long time, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Premium jeans and the Eden jacket yesterday. What's the Eden?
The Eden is that one that we had 2 years ago that's still on sale at the moment, $6.99. It was the white with the floral.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think I've got that somewhere.
Yeah.
Love that jacket.
So just like the Sally blazer.
Yes, the Sally
Exactly.
Rouge, but with the floral. We got it in black and white, didn't we?
Yes.
We've got a black background and a white background. That is
Yeah.
lovely, girl. Go and check out the Eden if there's any left. It is such a nice blazer, and it's one of those that's got no, like these are lined and they're structured. They've got shoulder pads, so they're quite restrictive. Whereas the Sally Rouge and the Eden, and we had other designs, they were the first blazers that we introduced, weren't they?
Yeah.
And they were lovely and such good sellers because they stretch your fabric, so they're not restrictive in movement at all. So if you struggle with your body shape like I do, and you're bigger on the arms than you are on the body, and you struggle to find a jacket that fits you in the body but also fits you on the arm, then those like stretchy, movable, breathable jackets are the best. And still look like a blazer.
Oh, I'm so pleased. Anne's got the Sophia Trousers. She's received another 2.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think they're thick enough to carry you through to the autumn and winter, but they're actually quite light for the summer, aren't they? And I thought they'd be too heavy.
You did. I remember you saying you weren't bringing them in again because the fabric was too much, but I've been living in mine these last few days.
Yeah, she's wearing the 12 to 18, Maria, in the jacket. And Paula says, get the Maisie Lounge Set. Yes, that will be really comfortable for the flight. Yeah, the Maisie Lounge Set.
There's that many, I forget which ones are which, I have to be honest. I'm rubbish at remembering names of things. Can feel another order coming on. Mandy Stanley! How many clothes do you need? Get that order. Life's too short, innit? If you want it, Mandy, get it. I'm only joking.
The Billy pinstripe trousers, they just come in chocolate brown.
Chocolate, I've just took pictures of those. Did I send it to you? I think
You
I did.
yeah. And the Matilda have now, they will be on their way tomorrow. They should be with me tomorrow, and they come in the pinstripe.
Pinstripe.
Yeah. So
pinstripe's quite big, isn't it?
It's massive. Absolutely
I do love
massive.
pinstripe.
Yeah, massive. Everything that's coming through at the moment is pinstripe.
Comments are a nightmare today.
You know, last night when I was trying to get onto Facebook when you were live, it would not show me the live.
Really?
Yeah, I had to shut my phone down, restart it again, and that's on my own page. It would not let me see the live. It did eventually because I clicked into, you know where it says LJ's Boutique in the circle, and it highlights it red when you're live. If you click on that, and then the light comes up. It just wouldn't come on last night. It was driving me insane. It was a good 10 minutes before it come on.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's
Kicking
just
you out your own page.
yeah, it's just Facebook all over.
Yeah.
They're quite naughty at the minute.
And everybody's saying the same thing, aren't they, about
Yeah,
Facebook?
they are.
It's really like not playing ball at the moment. It's a bit of a nightmare.
My favourite top now are the Ember Batwing tops. So loose and floaty. Which one's that one?
I don't know.
Janine. I'm wearing the navy
Monroe.
Monroe to work. So comfy and cool. Love my Sophia's and the Billy pinstripe. Yeah, you love them, Diane. Chocolate browns just come in as well, Diane, if you want to grab that pair.
Yeah, they're really nice.
I'm always hot, so I will be wearing them all year round. Fabulous. That's
You
what
can
I
wear
do.
them in winter though, and the colours, we've got some autumnal colours like the khaki and the black and the navy, so you can still wear them in the autumn. And you could, I started wearing them, we got them in when the weather was still quite cold, so when I first started wearing the Sophias, I was still wearing my boots. That's how I ended up putting my blooming heel through my leg, my stone ones. As I was going down the stairs, it flapped and I nearly fell downstairs because my heel got caught in my trouser and it ripped a L shape in the bottom of my trousers.
So Karen, the actual Billy trousers can't come in a larger size, but the Matilda, which is 1624, we have them in plain, and tomorrow they are being delivered in pinstripes, so look out for them. So they're 1624, so yes to your answer, but they're not exactly the same as the Billys, but we've had the Matildas made into pinstripe. My head's going all over a minute. Love my Sophia's, got a couple of in a chance to Billy. I've noticed that when I try and watch videos of replay, it plays some of it and then says sorry there's a problem. Yeah, that is literally down to Facebook, unfortunately. The only thing I would suggest is join us on YouTube. They are the only ones that don't restrict us. The TikTok, when we go on live on TikTok, it's not saved as a video. Rachel can save it, but it doesn't play all of it, but YouTube does. So if you do ever want to go back to watch a particular one and you can't, it won't let you, then go onto YouTube, basically. Sorry, I've got your phone.
Absolutely fine, I'll just sit here.
I know. So yes, we were talking about Auntie Nella, weren't we? So basically she's retired from
Morning, Charlie.
the clothing side. She will still be carrying on doing her reviewing, and if anybody wants to go and crack over to her page, she's so funny. She basically reviews items, and she's been doing it forever. And we just want to personally thank Auntie Nella for doing Auntie Nella.
No, Auntie Nella.
Auntie Nella.
I'm so sorry, she keeps getting your name wrong.
I know, it's just one of them that doesn't stick into your mind, isn't it?
It's Auntie Nella Reviews Uncensored, I think her page is called, if you want to go and join and have a look at what she's all about. She's hilarious. I love how frank and to the point she is about everything. So she sits at a kitchen table and does, I think it's called kitchen table chats, or I watched it the other night and I thought she's so funny. She's got my sense of humour. I find her hilarious. So if you do want to watch her, go and find her, Auntie Nella Uncensored, or Auntie Nella Reviews Uncensored, I think it's called.
Yeah.
I've been following her for a long time.
Welcome to LJ's, Angela.
Oh yeah, welcome. So we do appreciate what she did for us the other day.
Without a doubt.
It was totally selfless and she didn't have to do it, and it was such a thoughtful thing. So she reached out to you, didn't she?
Yeah.
And said, I would really like to give my customers somewhere to go, because obviously I'm pulling away from the business and a lot of my customers won't know where to shop, you come highly recommended by me, so I'd really like to share your boutique, if that's all right with you, to all my customers. And we were blown away, weren't we?
Absolutely.
How thoughtful and how kind that was of her to reach out to her ladies and say, listen, I'm no longer trading, but this fantastic company is where I would point you if I had a choice of direction you go to. So hello to all Auntie Nella's customers, and thank you to Auntie Nella for doing what she did, because it was, I mean, things are tough, aren't they? And it's
They
hard,
are
it's
tough.
hard out there at the moment.
Yeah,
it
they are
really
tough.
is. So every little helps. And it was just, she said, you know, out of all the boutiques and online services, you're the ones that stand out to me by a country mile.
There is so many boutiques closing down.
There is.
It's scary.
It's very sad.
Very, very
As
scary.
you all know, we've closed the doors on our boutique. We're still thriving and obviously providing online, but we've had to really change the way we do things because times are hard. So it's very much appreciated. It was
Yes.
a very, very kind thing that she did.
I can watch a live on replay, but it will show a different page. Pages video.
Oh.
That's strange. This is where the app comes in, ladies. Join up for the app, because basically you can re-watch videos on the app. You can't watch a live, but you can re-watch videos online, and you won't get disturbed. You won't get any adverts. Which come to adverts, we've taken the adverts off completely. We've stopped them from showing any adverts. If you do get on the odd one or two, go into your settings and take out the adverts on it.
I need to try and do that because I'm still getting all the ads.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Right,
Just
okay.
as it was
It could be
before.
down to your
Yeah, I need to
your
do
own settings
Yeah.
then. But go, if you want to re-watch a video, then please do go onto the app. Now the app's quite simple. All you have to do is, there is an advert on LJ's, or if you go into Android, search LJ's Boutique and just click on it, or iPhone, just search for LJ's Boutique, Apple, sorry, just search for LJ's Boutique, click on it. But what you do, once you've downloaded it, you do need to register. It's different to the online one, but you only have to do it once and then that's it. You don't have to put any card details in or anything like that. Literally just register. So don't click sign in, click register unless you've already registered. And then once you've registered, then you will receive any alerts that we've got, any special offers, and obviously when we go and do our major lives, we do send a push notification just to remind you as well. So if you want to receive all them, have a look at your main page now. If you haven't already logged in or created an account, go to account, then press create an account. You can use your same login details as your online if you want to, but like I said, once you've done it once, you won't have to do it again. So then log in, and then it will ask you if you want to receive the push notification. Just click yes, and away you go. You will get notified every time. We're not over. We don't push. We're literally, whenever there's a live or a special offer, we'll let you know.
Thank you, Anne. She's come over from Nellie's page, and so has Maria. And I know I was watching that. We were travelling back, and I was watching the live where she said, you know, that she wouldn't have wanted her customers to go anywhere else, basically. And I just thought it was so lovely. I did comment a few times on the live, but I don't know whether she saw my comments.
I don't think she saw many of anybody.
No, I think she was very emotional,
She
wasn't
was,
she?
yeah.
And
she says, I made a fool of myself.
No,
I
she
started
didn't.
crying. I said, don't
No, she
talk
didn't.
silly.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so lovely that she felt comfortable enough to be able to show emotion online, and that all the ladies were there for her.
Well, that's
to
what
support
said
her.
so.
Yeah. But to all you newbies, Jackie, I think you have another one. Maria, so welcome to LJ's. Thank you for coming across. Hopefully we exceed all Auntie Nella's expectations and we look after you all. So welcome to the family. Hopefully you'll love the clothes. Hopefully you enjoy the lives. And feel free to ask any questions either on the lives or through Messenger. You can speak to Elizabeth if you've got any stock related questions. She's very, very helpful, very responsive. So if you do have any, if you're not sure how to navigate the website or you're not sure about the clothing and the sizing of the clothing, please do drop the page a message with the descriptions on the clothing. Everything's got the fabric composition, the sizing, but if you do need any more sizing before purchasing, please do drop the page a message and Elizabeth will just nip in the warehouse, pick up whatever item it is you want measuring, and she'll measure it wherever you need it measuring. If you want a tape measure, if you've not got one at home, When you place an order, if you put in the little comment section, can I have a free tape measure, we'll send you one. We're still doing that, we are, aren't we? So if you need a tape measure to be able to measure maybe your favourite top at home, so that you know whether our tops fall within that size bracket that's acceptable for you, please just comment in your order in the comment box and we'll send you a free tape measure. So like I say, any questions about anything before you purchase, then do drop the page as many messages as you need to. Elizabeth's lovely.
Jackie, if you want to message the page and just let us know why you're struggling with the website, then we can explain it. So basically, we have lots of different sizes. We are 8 to 16, 12 to 18, 14 to 22, and then 16 to 26. If you have a look on the top bar, we have home page, we have new, so every time a new item goes on, it goes into that section. Then we have sale, and then we have the sizing category. So we've got 8, 16, 12 to 18, 14, 22, and then 16 to 26, and then we have the accessories side. So if you click on them, on your actual size, it will show you everything that we've got in your size. If you click on new, it literally tells you all the new clothing first, or restocks first, before it shows you the latter.
It can be a little bit overwhelming now on our website because it's so big.
It is very big.
So
69 pages.
yeah, you've got, gosh,
oh,
that's gone up. I think it was at 54 last time I checked. 69 pages of clothing, girls. And please do go back on the website because there's some absolute belters of clothing that are getting overlooked.
Yeah.
Because we've got so many clothing on the website now, because there's so many pages, I fully appreciate it would take you a day to go through everything. But why don't you just randomly skip some pages and go back and see what you're missing? If you've not browsed for a while, like this is why me and Charlie do the fashion inspiration on a Tuesday night, because we pull things forward from the back of the website and re-show it, and people go, I've not seen that.
I've seen that.
Did I miss that when you first showed that? And some people might have. And it's like seeing newness all over again. So do like grab a cuppa and spend an hour or so browsing and go back maybe 20 pages and have a look what's around that like size and colour.
So when you create an account on LJ's, you automatically, for every order that you place, get points on the system. So you can spend them whenever you want to, or you can save them to accumulate enough money to pay for a top, or you can actually use them every single time you place an order. It's entirely up to you. But I must stress, if you check out as a guest, and that means that you don't sign in an order, you will not get points, and this is for everybody. A lot of ladies are asking this. Basically, if you don't check in, if you don't sign in, you don't get your points. But it does work out at 5% of your order that you will get in the value of points. So it's really worth having. And make sure you sign in every time. Sometimes people lock it in and sign in permanently. And that just saves you from signing in every time. But I just wanted you all to be aware of that. If you don't sign in, you don't get your points. And returns is 14 days. So basically, if you send a return back, make sure that you save your receipt from the Royal Mail if you're sending it by Royal Mail. Keep an eye on the tracking and make sure you find out what date we receive it, and then you receive your refund within 14 days of that date you receive it. So quite simple, really. If you receive a faulty item,
Sarah.
Just let us know straight away, and Elizabeth will send you a QR code. You can return that free of charge, and then we'll replace it straight away. It's not very often that happens, but it can happen. So yeah, I think we've covered just about everything for our newbies.
It's worth looking from the very first page, as your clothes are amazing and beautiful.
Thank you.
We do try.
We do.
Very hard.
It's going to be a little bit.
Leesa might say that I'm trying.
Yes. Yes, I'm not really like that.
No, I do agree.
We've all been very trying this past couple of months, Auntie, because it's been very tough.
Oh, it's been tough. The whole year so far, and we're halfway through it. Can you believe it?
I know.
We're halfway through the year,
And
girls.
we're actually going to a show next
Julie Westmoreland pointed out last week, didn't she? A year today, which was last Wednesday.
Ah, yeah.
In 6 months' time or something, it'll be Christmas Day. I was like, shush, don't mention that.
So we're actually going to a show later on this year. We're looking at yeah, I'll never say it. But we are actually looking at that side of things. I mean, to be honest, we was a bit late in October for that side of things. So this year we're going to do it a little bit earlier, and we've got some good ideas so far. So and affordable as well as little Christmas presents. So yeah, that's
Got to
what
get
we're
organised,
doing.
haven't we?
Yes,
As
we
crazy
have,
as it is to think about Christmas, when it's like it is outside and it feels like it's like an eternity away.
Yeah.
It's really not. It'll be here before you know it.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of ladies have already started Christmas shopping. They do, don't they? They get organised. So I know it's not too early for some, and I know it's way too early for others, and we're all different.
Thank you, Amanda.
I go out the week before Christmas and do my shopping.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I don't.
I don't get that much.
You girls that have got like the bottom of your wardrobe to here in Christmas presents already, I mean, you have my ultimate respect, but I don't even think about Christmas till end of December, a week before. But yeah, from a business point of view, we're already thinking about it.
Yes.
Aren't we?
So one lady asked me if we will be bringing boots in this year. We will. And I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I found another supplier that is basically, for anybody that doesn't know, shoes come in a box of 12. Shoes, boots, pumps, whatever, they come in a box of 12, and they have 1 3, they have 2 4s, 3 5s, 3 6s, 2 7s and 1 8. That's it. So for me to accommodate our ladies with size 7 and 8, I have to buy boxes and boxes and boxes, and then we're left with 3s, 4s and 5s. And literally whenever they go on sale, it's 3s, 4s and 5s all the time.
Yeah, we
So,
don't sell them for
it's a bit of a nightmare for us, because obviously the larger the person, the larger the feet are, unfortunately. But I managed to find a supplier who's managed to find a supplier further afield, but they come in size 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11s. That is amazing. So that just means we may be left with a few 11s, but it'll be a niche market. I'm just hoping when she sends me the pictures of these boots and shoes that they are modern, and they're going to be like everything else, and I'm hoping that it's worthwhile bringing them in. And the joy of that is it's just 1 size per boot, so there won't be as much wastage on our part, so that means we can bring more in, if that makes sense to you. I know I'm talking business here and financial side, but honestly, when you're left with 37 pairs of size 3s and 4s, it gets a bit monotonous because we can't get rid of them, so then that's our profit gone. But we still want to bring these things in because it's another item for you ladies to buy all in one place. So
I agree, Sarah. She says some shops start with Christmas in August and it kills the Christmas spirit.
it does.
It's way too early, isn't it? I don't even start thinking about Christmas till we get bonfire night out of the way. Halloween, which I absolutely love, as you know, and bonfire night, and then I start to think about Christmas.
Yeah.
Once we get, it's all, I don't know why, but this is how my brain works. Once we get the ledger out the way,
Yeah.
then I start to get into like autumn winter mode. Until obviously Doncaster has the Grand Set Ledger Race Festival every September, and I always think, well, the old saying goes, the last horse of the race brings winter on its tail.
Yes.
And my grandma and granddad always used to say that, and it kind of stuck in my head. My granddad used to say it. And I've always thought that. So once the races are done in September, that's when I start to think about autumn, winter. And then I think Halloween, bonfire night, Christmas. So why they bring stuff out in August? I
Sarah,
don't
you
know.
are 1 in a million, because you will always get your shoes reduced. Always.
Is she a size 3?
She's between a 3 and a 4, so yeah. Yeah. So yes, I mean they bring autumn clothing out because we're always 2 months ahead of a season, and that's why, because obviously it stems back to the manufacturer, and if they're still making clothing at the end of the summer season, they're going to be stuck with it because we're not going to be buying it, and that's why we're always a month to 2 months ahead of a season. And if you notice, a lot of the autumn colours are coming through. And the reason for that is, again, the manufacturers have been very, very slow this year with the economy the way it is. It's not just the UK, it's across the board. So the manufacturers have been very, very slow. So they're mindful, again, if they continue bringing the summer clothing out, it may be just a little bit, they may end up keeping that stock until the following year, and obviously nobody wants to do that. So that's why you're starting to see about 3-4 weeks too early on the autumn winter colours coming in. They're still short tops like this, and that'll carry on, but they're just a different colours, that's all.
I'm not ready for them colours yet.
No.
I'm really not.
But the chocolate brown, it's just...
Chocolate brown stayed all summer.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I'm not as excited to go into the autumn colours, because there don't seem to be many bright colours around this year.
No.
Does there? Red stayed with us all summer, which I always see as a Christmas
But red
colour.
is the in-fashion colour anyway.
But red normally disappears through the summer.
Yeah, but
it's been in fashion this year.
It's been in fashion this year.
Yeah.
But you'll see that it'll stay with us until Christmas, but it won't be shown next year.
No.
No.
But red's been very prominent this year, so that's kind of thrown me a little bit, because you normally get lots of bright oranges, bright pinks, bright blues, bright greens, and there don't seem to have been that many like luminous colours and bright summer colours. There's been like yellow, khaki's still been around a lot, hasn't it?
Yes, it has.
Khaki's still been around, red's still been out, and all the chocolates and mochas which we associate with autumn.
Yeah.
Been here all
You're
summer.
welcome, Sarah. Sarah just said thank you for the Harris trousers, which are the pleated, and they're $8.99. Now they do only go up to a 20. But we, to be honest, I didn't think he would be able to get any bigger sizes, but he has. And they're coming with him today, so they'll be with us tomorrow.
Oh, fabulous.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
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 Yes. So we have got them, and they will be 16 to 24.
Excellent.
Yeah. But they will be a little bit more expensive than $8.99 purely because with more fabric, obviously it's costing me a little bit more, so it'll unfortunately cost you a little bit more. I think they're only $11.99 when they come in, so
fabulous.
Great price stuff.
I should be in the notice app on my phone. Leesa, can you get blazers with proper pockets, please? Have we got any blazers with pockets? These are faux pockets.
Yeah, I don't think we have.
You see, the problem with that is it makes them bulky.
It does, yeah.
When you get blazers, and why would you want to do that? Because you'll pull your blazer out of shape, won't you? I think that's why they make faux pockets in blazers, because if you stand with your hands in your pockets with your blazer, it's going to pull it all out of shape and it's not going to look very nice. And blazers are tailored and they're meant to be quite structured, and I mean, maybe you can get them with real pockets, but I would never use them pockets.
The Bailey blazer would be a good jacket because we go back to the shape of the item. The Bailey blazer is more like a square shape, so having pockets wouldn't be too bad.
But you know where the pockets are?
Yeah.
You'd be very, it's like, let me just stand up, for example. If this was working pocket, you'd be like this. You'd stand weird. You wouldn't, you know, pockets normally angle, don't they? They slope. The pockets are, so you'd have to stand with your hands in your pockets like that, which would be very uncomfortable.
But if you put your hands in your pockets, you're a lot more relaxed when you do it in your jean pockets instead of a blazer. When you've got a blazer on.
Put your hands in your jeans
like
and do
that.
that with your blazer. I always think that looks really nice.
That looks more
Casual
than
and comfortable.
putting your hands in
your
pocket.
Absolutely.
My phone in. Ah, fabulous, Joe. We understand
Can you
now.
not get a can you not put it in your trouser pocket or get maybe a shirt with a pocket?
Lanyard.
Or a lanyard. In fact, have we got some?
Lanyard. Yeah, we've still got some.
We've still got some on the website. A couple of different designs.
Inspired ones. Get yourself a lanyard so it literally hangs there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we understand where you're coming from. It's a design prospect for us though.
Yeah. And it would put the price up.
It would, yes. So
Quite
that's
significantly,
another thing, yeah.
because it's more fabric, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
And more time consuming for the manufacturer to make it.
Yeah.
So if we do decide to put
That's
pockets in
why
something,
when you see some dresses more expensive than others, it's because pocket. It does actually
does put the
cost.
price up, doesn't it?
Yeah, because they're having to make them.
It takes longer to make that item and it's more fabric involved in making the item, so they like to put the price up when we have to pockets. Which is annoying, but unfortunately that's the way it is.
But we do love a pocket.
We do love a pocket, especially in a dress.
Yes.
I got so giddy last night because one of the dresses had got, I was like, and it's got pockets. Charlie's like, I know it's got pockets. I get so giddy. Did you see her coming with that dress on back to front?
I know, yeah.
I nearly wet
She's
myself.
so funny,
Oh my god.
isn't she?
I could hear her laugh, you know her laugh. You can hear it from miles away. And we're getting changed in my bedroom and obviously doing the live in the back bedroom. So we take it in turns to go in my bedroom to get changed, and all of a sudden while I was talking I could hear her cackling in the background and I was like, what have you done? And she's like, put this dress on back to front. It was hilarious.
It is Cheryl, yes. The Charlie, Mint Charlie
Yes,
I've got on.
I think
isn't
it's
it?
out of stock though, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
I think
Right.
so, yeah. I think so. This
We have two sizes, so.
we got this in a while back and I think we only got it in once. It's not been restocked. But have we still got Charlie in what's that lovely t-shirt that I like with the big neck and the balloon bottom, the balloon hem? Come on girls, help me out. Lisa's looking at me blank. You've got it. Short sleeved, bit of gathering and a really big neck. Come on girls, what's the top called? We do that in mint if you want that colour. And I can't remember.
Oh, that's brilliant. She's got her first job today. My daughter Emily has got her first job in a flower shop.
Oh, that'd be lovely.
Yeah, the smell.
The smell
I
of
love the smell of
flowers.
lilies.
Yeah, no, everybody does.
No,
I
it
like
gives
the
Andrew
smell
a
of-
headache.
Yeah, it does my mum, she
Yeah.
hates it.
I
My
love
mum-
them.
if my mum walks into my house and I've got lilies, she'll go, smells horrible in here, you've got lilies, haven't you?
Valerie.
The Valerie,
Valerie.
thank you.
Thank you, Audrey.
We do that in this colour. If you type in the Valerie on the search bar on the website, if we've got any, we do it in
And then
this
tops
colour.
are $9.99.
What, the Valerie?
Mm.
They're great.
No,
I love the
that's fine.
Valerie.
Yeah.
We've got quite a few colours in that. Valerie. Thank you, girls. I'm not getting the messages. I'm not. I keep having to come out and go back in. So everybody's posted at once. So.
Just do that.
Oh, same as doing that.
Yeah. Quicker.
So bossy.
She's not very tech. Oh.
Oh.
There.
What have you? Has your battery run out?
No, sure not. I think it's signal. Oh.
Oh, it's that thing that you were on about.
Ah, yeah. This is a security thing because
Okay. Ah.
that's basically because
Right.
Benita and a few others are sending lots
Like
of
it,
love.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's just I think TikTok is basically wanting to know that it.
At least I know how to do it now.
Yeah, that's all you have to do.
Right.
There's no mint in the Valerie anymore. Oh, right, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Again, I mean, a lot of ladies are asking if certain items are coming in. I will try for sure if to get them in, but I think because we're coming to the end of season, it's going to be quite difficult to get certain things in. The one thing I won't be getting in, which I've had quite a lot of people ask this question and put a restock notification on. Any sale items we will not be getting back in. The reason they're on sale because we need to get them gone and they've been reduced in price so we can make room for the new stock. So we won't be bringing them back in if they are on sale. So please don't sign up for a restock notification because they're non-returnable anyway on sale item. So nothing will be coming back and we won't be getting any more in. So basically once they're sale, they're gone. What about the new version of the Lolita that comes in Mitch? Yes, Paula, thank you for that.
The pleated one.
Yeah, there's a pleated
Yeah.
Lolita.
Oh,
And that,
brilliant.
yeah, I think we are. Yeah. So that's a really nice top as well. But they will see you right the way through seasons as well, because you can wear them under your blazers. Because if you're hot natured like myself and Sally, then we don't wear jumpers or anything under the blazers. We just wear the t-shirts.
I love these.
Yeah.
Or the t-shirts or anything plain. I mean, I know this is probably my favourite.
I don't like these
summer
chairs.
top.
They're a bit slouching. They're making me look as if I'm not sitting up properly.
Okay.
Sofa again.
Okay.
No, it's me. When I'm like that, you can see I'm just slouching, and I don't mean to.
Push your bum into the chair, girl. Push your bum in.
Smaller Charlie is in stock in the mint. So the smaller Charlie, thank you, Janine, appreciate that. So the smaller Charlie is in mint if you can get away with wearing.
Which is the one that I wear, and it is quite roomy. This. I'm a good 16. This is the 12 to 18.
Yeah. It's because they've got elastic around the
they
back.
They are. If you
can wind.
a lot of ladies that are size 20 are saying it's fine for them, aren't they?
Mm.
So it will comfortably go up to a 20.
It all depends on your bust size.
It does.
And that's why we just put them to a size 18. But again, if you go off the measurements, then you'll understand that they possibly could fit you a small 20 as well. Love the Lolita, got quite a few of them, yes?
We loved the Lolita, but we wanted something different this year, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
So that's why Lisa brought in the Charlie. And the Beth.
Yeah,
The Beth is really
been
nice.
Very good,
Yeah, the Beth's been lovely.
Yeah.
That's like the Oakley dress in a top form, isn't it? But slightly different because the Oakley dress doesn't have the strap across the back, does it?
No, it
It's just a V at the back and a V at the front. That's the dress we showed last night. That's in stock. And then the Beth is the top version of it, and that has like a little strap at the
Good
back.
morning, Melanie. So where is he now then?
Is that Mel Wharton?
Yes.
Morning, Mel. Did you have a good date night last night? You looked very nice. She looked very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So her son,
Yes, he's walking.
he's walking, and he's trying to raise some money. I'm going to put it on the main page later on today. And basically he's walking from Scunthorpe. His first stop was Doncaster a couple of days ago, and he's heading over to Wales. He's walking it to raise money for what?
Oh, please forgive me, Mel. I've forgotten what charity he's raising money for.
Yeah, just pop it on for me, Mel, please.
Oh God, that's my menopause brain. We're terrible.
Mine
aren't
as
we?
well, yeah.
I'm sorry, Mel. But she has got the link for the GoFundMe on the VIP page, and like Lisa says, she's going to
He
share
left
it.
Manchester this morning.
Yes.
Wow,
I know.
fabulous.
Sepsis.
Yes,
Thank
sepsis,
you.
that's right, yeah. So they wanted to
And
raise
when he gets to
awareness.
Wales, he's doing the peaks.
Yeah, when they
bless
wanted
him.
to raise awareness with the sepsis and also to raise money as well. So good on you, that is absolutely amazing.
I think he
really.
sadly lost his granddad to
He did,
sepsis.
yes.
And one of his friends, is that right, Mel?
Yeah.
I did read through it, but please again forgive me because my brain holds no information whatsoever. But yeah, it's for a fantastic.
Blames the menopause.
It's terrible. Well, I've always been a bit dippy. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say I've not. And it's just all about the menopause. But the menopause has just made it
Crazy.
a billion times worse.
Yeah.
I mean, I was always forgetful anyway. I've always been a bit of a scatterbrain. I've always
Well,
been a
I've
bit.
not.
She is now.
I am now. And it's terrible. I don't like it
She
because
won't
I'm not in
admit it
control.
though. She won't admit it. I'll go,
I
yeah,
do.
I already told you that. And she'll go, no, you didn't. And I think, okay, I did, but we'll not argue. She's like, I haven't forgotten, you just didn't tell me. All right then, Lisa.
I just don't like it because I'm not
No,
in
I know.
control.
Oh.
It's terrible.
And she don't like not being in control, girls. It's just been, I mean, on top of everything, a normal life and dealing with menopause, it's been the most stressful year ever so far,
Yeah.
hasn't it?
Yeah.
So, we'll forgive you for
Thank
not remembering everything.
Thank you.
And blaming everybody else.
Yeah, blaming everyone else.
It's your fault. You didn't do it. You didn't tell me. Yeah, we did. Well done. I lost my mum to sepsis. Oh, Sarah. Well, the link, if anybody should want to donate, is on the Facebook page. Mel did put a little. Was it Sunday? She put
On
a
the
little.
VIP.
And she put a little write up about what he was doing and why he was doing it on there with the link to the GoFundMe. If anybody, I've donated anything helps girls out, no matter how
If you
small.
can't afford to donate, then just share it across your page, and then somebody from your page will maybe able to
Hopefully.
afford.
Yeah.
So, but thank you for everybody who has donated. I haven't yet, but I will be doing.
Yeah.
And I'll be putting it on the main page later on this afternoon or tonight, even. So if you do want to hang fire, I'll put all the links and everything on the main page.
I know, Anne. It is a proper trek what he's doing.
It is, yeah.
Isn't it?
I mean, Sunday he was in Doncaster, and now he's in Manchester. That's walking it.
Who's walking it with him, Mel? Is he doing it with a group, or is it just him and... Or is he doing it on his own?
I don't know.
No, I don't either. Bless him. If I'd have known he were coming to Doncaster, I'd have been out cheering for him. If I'd have known he were passing this way.
He's heading to Warrington today, then Chester tomorrow. I will never be over the hill because I wouldn't be able to get up it. No, I wouldn't either. I don't like hills. I get claustrophobic when I'm up there.
I'm not being funny, but I couldn't even get up my stairs last night. Every time I kept forgetting something, I was like, Charlie, I can't do this tonight. And she was laughing. She was at the top of the stairs saying, come on, Sally, get up them stairs.
He's on his own.
Oh, no
Wow.
way.
He's on his own, ladies. That's incredible.
Wow.
And how old is he? 18 or 17? One or the other.
Did you not want to do it with him, Mel?
Not very old.
You should have been there supporting him. Are you driving out to see him every now and again to make sure he's okay? Bless him, that's such a great thing for him to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
So come on,
definitely.
ladies, no matter how big or small, a little donation will go a long way, it really will.
He's not doing bad because last time I looked at it, we're nearly £3,000 and his aim is 11,000. So yeah, he'll do it.
If everybody donated a couple of pounds,
Yeah.
it makes
We
a
have
difference.
47,500 followers on Facebook. So
There you go.
if everybody just donated £1, then that would be
Yeah.
£47,500.
Be nice. Yeah. And that's just £1 each.
Yeah.
Crazy, isn't it? So it's 11 o'clock, Mrs. Shaw.
Yes, 11. I've got loads to do today because I went on my little hoolie last night. I'd had too much sugar.
I was just going to say, tell the ladies why you were ill. There's me all concerned. I'm like, oh my God, she said, I'm going home, I don't feel very well. I'm not great today. I'm like, oh my God, are you okay? And she's like, I've eaten too much sugar.
Andrew went to the supermarket and bought some tea bags and sugar because we'd run out. And he came back with a load of biscuits. So
You didn't have to eat them.
I know, but you know what? When I haven't had something sugary for a while, you get a bit obsessed and it's like, oh God, they're so nice.
What, shortbread?
No.
Shortbread Joe.
Oh,
Arch
cookies.
enemy, isn't it?
It were cookies and a cup of tea, and I was dipping them in my cup of tea and they were just so nice. And then I got bellyache afterwards because obviously the metformin and sugar mixed together and it's a no-go.
You didn't think about that at the time though, did you?
No.
Whoopsie.
But yes, I did. I loved it. It was nice, but the after effects was a little bit naughty. He's been
On his own all week.
On his own all week.
She's taking her other son out tonight to do the last few days.
Oh.
His feet are a mess.
I bet they are.
Mal.
Oh. I hope he's getting them all soaked up ready.
Oh.
You can't really put cream on and anything because that softens it up, doesn't
Can you
it?
imagine how sore they're going to be?
Yeah.
Blooming Nora.
Especially in this heat as well.
How many more days is he at it, Mel? Poor little bugger. Can you take him a scooter?
Yeah, we won't be long though. If he's heading for Chester tomorrow and then Chester down, he'll be in Wales then, won't he?
His poor little feet.
Yeah, bless him. Right, ladies, we're going to get off. So thank you for joining us, and hopefully we'll see you next week.
Tell him we're all behind him, Mel, when you speak to him.
Yeah, make sure you do. Yeah, and you will be live tonight.
I'll be live at 1 o'clock.
Oh yeah, sorry, 1 o'clock live. And then the big newness live on Wednesday. So the big newness live is Wednesday, Sunday, and then we do lives daily at 10 and 1.
It's a bit confusing, but for you newbies, you'll get into the rhythm.
You will.
Because Lisa's live on a Friday is at 6, and my live on a Tuesday is at 6, but the Wednesday and Sunday are at 7. So 6 till 7 for Tuesday and Friday, 7 till 8 for Wednesday and Sunday. But you'll kind of get into the rhythm.
will.
We do the fashion inspos and the sale lives an hour earlier than we do the normal selling lives.
So I did used to do fashion inspiration on a Friday, but like I said, because we've now shut the boutique, we've decided to continue with the sale Friday. So that starts at 6 p.m. and there's generally about 20 items on the sale rail, so look out for them. They're generally around half price or below.
Genuine bargains, aren't
Yes, without a doubt. But again, it's just like, you know, a particular colour that's left, or just 1 or 2 items that left. So, excuse me, there won't be a lot of items, so you do need to go online at 6:30, because I show the items at 6, and then at 6:30 they are then released to online. So click online and then order what you need to order. So yeah, it's we were getting the sale items gone in store, the 1 and 2 items left, but obviously we can't do that anymore. So this is why we're going to carry them on a Friday. Thank you, Sarah. We will all have a lovely day. We've got loads to do, haven't we?
Yeah.
Still got loads in Malta.
Oh yeah.
Is that yours?
Yeah. I hope so.
I hope so.
If it's just somebody else's, I don't know where it's come from.
Right, ladies, come back and join us at 1 o'clock this afternoon.
See you later. Bye.
Bye. You know you've got that many to turn
I know,
out.
it's an ordeal.
You don't know which
We used to do it
which
first.
press.